Gen Z travelers are skipping the crowds for rare wildlife and aesthetic vibes. Here are 7 underrated sanctuaries in India that are real perfect and unforgettable. Gen Z doesn't just travel, they curate. Every trip has to be a mix of adventure, aesthetics, and, of course, reel-worthy moments. But the truth is, India's best wildlife experiences don't always happen at Ranthambore or Corbett, where safari jeeps outnumber the animals. If you're ready to swap overcrowded tiger trails for misty forests, crocodile-filled rivers, and sloth bear playgrounds, here are some underrated wildlife sanctuaries that will make your content look like it belongs in a Nat Geo reel, minus the tourist chaos. Think beyond the usual jeep safaris here. You can kayak through backwaters, trek through dense forests, and even go on walking safaris, yes, on foot in Tigerland. Apart from leopards and sloth bears, Satpura's rugged cliffs and misty dawns make for moody, cinematic frames that scream wanderlust. Real tip: shoot a slow pan of your canoe cutting through still waters at sunrise, instant viral potential. Welcome to India's mini Amazon. This mangrove paradise is home to saltwater crocodiles that look straight out of Jurassic Park. Add to that olive ridley turtles, flocks of colorful birds, and waterways that seem endless. It's remote, raw, and ridiculously reel-friendly. Real tip: a drone shot over the zigzagging mangroves, chef's kiss. Tucked away in the Western Ghats, Bhadra is a blend of wildlife and chill. Spot elephants, gars, and tigers, then head to the backwaters for golden sunsets that reflect like liquid gold. Perfect if you want a mix of wildlife thrill and calm, aesthetic shots. Real tip: time-lapse the sunset over the Bhadra Reservoir. You'll get DMs asking, "Where is this place?" Imagine endless golden grasslands, herds of blackbucks leaping across the horizon, and migratory birds flying overhead. Tal Chopar feels like a live-action nature documentary set in Rajasthan's desert. Real tip: slow-motion shots of blackbucks sprinting through the grass, pure content gold. This one's for the adventure junkies. Namdapha is wild in every sense. Think clouded leopards, red pandas, mist-filled valleys, and trails that look like you've stepped into Middle-earth. Few tourists make it here, which means your content looks rare and otherworldly. Real tip: capture the fog slowly rolling into the forest, instant mystical vibes. Forget tigers for a moment. Just imagine dozens of sloth bears playing, climbing, and foraging in the only sanctuary dedicated to them all over India. It's quirky as well as unique and adorable content that you can use to stand out among the Sigma population of tiger reels. Real tip: get a close-up of a sloth bear munching fruits, cuteness overload guaranteed. It has wild horses, riverine islands, and boat rides through vast floodplains and really exceptional projections of open water, none of which could ever describe any two places as similar to what one finds at Debrusikowa. A birdwatcher's paradise with more than 300 species. If your real vibe is wild, untouched, and aesthetic, this one's for you. Real tip: capture the contrast of feral horses running against the wide Brahmaputra skies. For Gen Z travelers, these wildlife spots tick all the boxes: adventure, aesthetic backdrops, and reels that don't look like everyone else's. The best thing: it will not come back namelessly draped in Facebook logic, but really exciting and unforgettable tales, which is by far the coolest thing about uncovering the wild India that Google Maps hasn't ever.